apartment. If you ever been to my apartment, you'll recognize the parking lot and the apartment look. Just started yesterday on it. Working a little bit more today on it. Some of the rooms are actually done. I'll show you what I've got done. This picture of the back. That's it. Got a dining table here. Bedroom there. Little bedroom there. Of course, the kitchen. Not knowing exactly what some of the apartments look, I'm kind of estimating how they would be arranged. This one, I know our apartments are set up, if they have two doors, they go straight into the kitchen. But kind of using imagination a little bit. If you can't make it as that, there's a lot of things you can't make in Minecraft, so I kind of just come up with things best I can. There's a TV on the wall, couch, table, kitchen that you actually go into the door. Actually, I'll take that door out because the kitchen is open. But that's what I've been working on. Staircase. Now this is supposed to be a trash chute, but it's actually going to be a fun chute. I'll have water going from the top, so if you want a fast way out, you can float on down. Now this is actually an elevator, but since we haven't got an elevator, I'm just making a square case. Just another. Be nice if Minecraft would actually add elevator ability. Give some new adventures. Stairs leading into our storage. Storage units are small, so I just made single square all the way through. This is pretty close as I could get to the actual storage. Of course, I always add fire above every door to make it plenty of light. So, one more bedroom to do. I basically take a look at it. Kind of visualize like back there will be a bedroom. The orientation of this one may suggest one bedroom. Kitchen right here. So let's put a kitchen right here as you come in. Kind of convenient when you come in. First thing you do for groceries, put them away. So we'll just make that a kitchen. Kitchen's simple because all the kitchens are kind of small. I use chests to represent cabinets. Cabinet there, cabinet there. I wish you could put a single cabinet beside them, but limitations of the game. So I make that like a stove. Put one there. And two there, kind of. And then I'll put a cabinet here. There. So to kind of take out the monotony of it. And that's pretty much what I do for a kitchen. It's going to end up being a one bedroom because it's so small the way the room was created. I'm trying to make with what I have. But there is no right or wrong answer. It's your world. You do what you want to do. Gonna need some lighting here soon, so get started with the lighting now. And then, since we got kind of a small area, I'll just add a cable right there. Now for the chair effect, I basically just use stairs. You always have to aim the way you're going to make the stairs go, so it kind of gets tricky sometimes. Couch, kind of easy to make. I use flats, put stairs on the end to make it kind of look like it's a chair. If I want to make a chair, take one off. So there's a nice little couch. And I'll just use coal and make a TV right here. So you got a TV to watch. Since this is a secure building, I use actual iron doors on all the exits. Pretty tricky sometimes. Okay, I did get them on the outside. Just want to make sure I don't want to end up later on not having the door. I can't do that. Alright, so I got 2 more rooms to do. It's just another exit point. Nice long room. Pretty much all my floors will be the same with the additional room on all the rest of the floors, because the first floor has the entrance. So it takes up the length of a room. So basically, take it right here. I'll just close this up. One room out there. This being a small bedroom, it'll have 1 bed. The other bedroom will be slightly bigger and have 2 beds. I always try to put a couple lights on the opposite end of the door, so I always put a light over the door to create enough lighting. And this bedroom has a little more chest there. Takes care of 1 bedroom. This place is roomy. May just be a 1 bedroom. Space wise, it's kind of making it tight. So kitchen. Be the end of the world. This one you can actually go straight to your bedroom. Alright. We'll just make the kitchen and dining room one. The oven. Small mini kitchen. Chair and 2 chairs. Because I can actually still hit the door and get out. So that one's a little tight. But hello, Atham, how you doing? Just working on an apartment building for one of my worlds. So, let's see here. Like a small couch here. Come into a living room there. This will be the kitchen. I try to make each room a little different. So some will have smaller kitchens, some will have bigger kitchens. Because it's nice to be able to. This one I'm actually going to kind of make a little deluxe. I'll have a nice big bedroom. Be like a singles pad. Nice double bed for having someone over. Extra dresser. Have a nice dining table with chairs. Right there. Right there. And I can put one in right there. Makes for a nice little setup. We'll work on lighting. night. That way you don't have the night creatures coming in. Especially if you're going to do a survival out of this later. So all my worlds, once I get them to a point, become survivors. Got plenty of places to duck in. So that makes it for the first floor of the apartment. I'll show you how I'm going to do my other part of the apartment. As you can see, I kind of got the layout set already. You can see where the rooms start. Kind of. Because we know right there will be a patio. All the white areas will be patios, we know. So, we mainly get 2 bricks. The bricks, obviously, and the white quartz. My pattern, because each floor will actually be the same. They will overrun your projects. Now the back trees I put in are not exactly to spec with the original building. I just wanted to add a little of my own personal touch. That part will be different. Thought about it. Because we're actually going to have an apartment building there, so that part changes a little bit. actually gonna to kind of fly around, look, make sure everything's just right. Yeah. And as you can see, floor is 1, 2, 3, 4 altogether. So I gotta make 4 layers. Button and moving it automatically puts the bricks in, makes it nice. Go right back. Do it again. I make glitches in this as well. It's no big deal. Alright, that's 4 layers right there. Normally I just have 2 layers on the floor, but replicating an actual building, just gotta take that one, that's too far. All I do is leave them unfinished, so I can always put stuff in, or say, hey, you can have a new apartment the way you want it, because I like to invite people in my worlds, let them live there. The layout is actually quite simple of how this building's laid out. crack's done, it'll be the biggest part. Well, it's all kind of big, it's all 4 layers, but it'll be pretty much kind of imagination, except for the hall, of course. Hall is actually the same on every floor. Reason for that, it's kind of like a support beam. It's the same all the way up and down. So every building has to have a support beam. If you don't have a support, or beam is weak. That's why you'll notice in a lot of buildings, all the floors are almost the same. Unless there's like a brick method, where one floor the walls in one place and the next floor is another, and then it goes back to the previous. If you ever go in a building, if you'll notice, check about every floor, the majority of the floors are going to be identical. Unless, like an office building. Rooms may be orientated different, but a lot of times the actual homes to get to the rooms are going to be almost the same every time. Just a little construction information for you. Right now I got my walls up for the next floor. Show you how I'm doing this roadway parkment and orientation. This is my line to go around the building, essentially. I'm trying to make it kind of spin around. Animals love to get in the way, so I say if you're in my way, you're going to get ran over. Prepare to meet your maker. I think the animals are a little excited because I'm slowly killing the grass, putting up concrete, essentially. So we'll add a couple trees over here. And since I like the oak, a lot of my trees are going to be oak trees. For effect, I could put in a dark oak. About there, and then put it right there. And let's maybe mix it up a little bit more. Put a couple other. Yeah, we got a variety. I did these slanted because I noticed, the back they have slanted parking. Plus we'll get my white bricks ready, 'cause I'm going to put some more road in. And the fencing, because we do have a fence on one side for a neighbor. And to figure out my spot, I always give a road 4 lanes. And there's also some parking on the side. Probably, we'll just say right about here. I'm kind of bumpy yellow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't do that right. Grass. Aha. I only give it 2. So, what did I have to see what I did over here? 2 by 4, yeah. Backwards because there's actually a brick wall. Four. This essentially is the first of many. big all the way at the top and small at the bottom. That makes for the block going up. So to make a simulation of that wall, I'm actually going to use that. And these start at small. Step it up. Give it the give it a heel to go up, kind of. That's essentially the wall into that. I'm not exactly 100% how that goes, how far across it may go all the way, but for now I'm just doing the parking spots as I know wall's right there. I'll fix that as well later. But there's the wall they have where you park in the back in here. One thing about it, when I first started this, I played on PlayStation 3, and I had this guy that showed me how you could just hold and walk and literally get done fast. Here I was pressing a button, put a key grip, pressing a button, put another grip, and taking forever. This guy comes along, get what his ID was, and he came along and he showed me, he just crossed and put a thousand minutes up like nothing. Ever since then, I've used that trick. It's nice to hold and just walk and place grips, especially when you're placing a lot of details. Now all we gotta do is put up the back part, finish the fence, because I know the fence is all the way back. I'd like it to be metal like the actual fence, but the metal links just doesn't do what I need them to do. So we'll use this instead. If you're a perfectionist like me, I hate imperfections. So I've learned up ways to accept some imperfections. You can't get the right people. Make it close. Right. It may not be the game to be. It's almost impossible to make everything right. Been taking a lot of pictures, so I can get the effect of what's out there. What I can't see, I kind of use the pictures I get and kind of visualize and say, well, this house, every house normally living room in the front, so the first thing is the living room. And I'll say, well, garage is there, so that's going to be a big open area. And then just kind of fill in the blanks visually what I think it might be. It may not be 100%, but it'll be as close as I can get it. So being able to use your cell phone for a camera. It saves you so much time. Could you imagine trying to do this? Take pictures, go to the store, get them developed, wait a week, and then say, oh, that's what I need to do now. It would take forever to do this. There is another building next door, and that I will pretty much entirely make up what it looks like. I may just make it like this one, since the building shape is the same. That's probably what I'll end up doing. There is a grassy area. I'm going to say maybe 4 spots. Sidewalk. In my world, there's always going to be a sidewalk. Even if there isn't in the real world, I believe people need a place to walk. And I always think cobblestone's the best for sidewalks. Gives it that nice sidewalk look, kind of rocky look. And I will kind of alter this a little bit. And that'll essentially be my exit. Even though sidewalks always go over. Four. I always leave one spot, an extra spot. I leave more than that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it should be, let's see, should be 11 spots. Because on a regular road I have 11 spots to make for the lines and everything. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'll go ahead and put the flat top sign over it. Essentially will be this side straight. There's actually a couple on the other side that goes into the It's a very small one. Parking lot in the back. Those may not be exactly accurate. I mean, I think there's a little bit more room from where the weeds are, or not the weeds, but the plants. But like I said, I like to make improvements. I'm making mine a little different. much room. And stuff. I'll be a lot more flatter than the other one. I just think it looks cooler. I mean, if you it's just simple if everything's flat. And having like the driveway healed. Stuff like that. But the majority of it will be flat. Minecraft is, well, I think it's one of the best games ever created because it's like almost like having Legos in a way, because everything's blocked. Myself, I love it. Yeah, I'll wait just in time to get you guys about to take you out. My car specs on here, I make it 2x4. So that kind of makes it easy for me to envision how it's going to be. I think before it needs to layer. And then end on flat. I think that looks pretty good. Well, that's it for now. I'll show you as I get more completed, but I just wanted to kind of show you a little bit of how I'm building, what I'm doing in my world. Thanks for viewing.